If you get SNAP, food stamps, or just have a low grocery budget, like, subscribe, and follow this channel because I'm going to show you how to get the most out of your budget. We're getting ready to make an easy one-pot meal that'll feed an army and is great for leftovers. I'm making chicken sausage pasta. It's all done in one pot, so you don't have much cleanup. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to chop up my sausage pasta because I want them in little bites, right? And once I chop up my sausage, I'm going to add my onion in there with my sausage because the onion is going to absorb the flavor from the sausage and it's going to absorb all of the juice and the oil from the sausage. And so once that's done, I'm going to take that out. I'm going to add my bacon. Now, you can make this pasta with just one meat, but this is also a good pasta that you can make with whatever little pieces of meat you have left. Like if you only have a half a pound of bacon, a half a pound of ham, a couple of pieces of chicken, you can throw it all in this pasta and it always comes out well. Now, as you can see, I got a pack of thighs and they were on sale. So I'm just going to throw the pack of thighs in here. I'm going to debone them and cut them up because I want everything in the same size pieces. So I want them all bite size, but I want them all the same size. So I'm showing you how I debone my chicken. I buy chicken with the bone in because I can take the bones and the skin and make stock out of it later. So I get double use out of this chicken. It's the gift that keeps on giving. So now I had all of this chicken, so I'm going to season this chicken very well because it's a lot of chicken. So what I did was once I removed the bacon, I used the bacon grease to cook the chicken. You see how I'm layering the flavors? I think y'all getting it now. I think y'all getting it. So now, once I cook the chicken, I'm going to add the sausage, the bacon, the onion. I'm going to add all of that back into the pot. So now, once I add that in the pot, I'm going to add my rotel and my green chilies. I'm going to add 2 cans of rotel, 2 cans of green chili. If you don't like this, you could substitute like bell peppers. You could have sauteed the bell peppers if you don't like rotel or if you don't like stewed tomatoes or green chilies. You can substitute. I'm just giving you guys the blueprint, I guess, and you can mix and match it whatever you want. So I'm adding a little chicken stock in mine because it adds flavor. And I'm going to add 3 boxes of pasta because this is a lot of meat. I usually measure um, for a pound of meat, I use a pound of pasta. That's kind of the way I usually gauge it. So if you wanted more pasta, you can add more pasta, less pasta, less. This is a very forgiving meal. I love it. It just, you can't mess this up. Like, you absolutely cannot mess this up. This is like a foolproof meal. So now I add water. Now, this is very important. You want to cover the pasta and the meat with water. Make sure you cover it. Now I'm adding powdered milk. You can add whole milk just to keep the cost down. I'm adding powdered milk to mine. But if you were adding whole milk, you probably add like liquid milk. You would probably add probably about 3 cups for a pot this big. But I'm adding powdered milk to help keep the cost down. Now the pasta is done. Now this is where it gets tricky. This is what you want it to look like. You want it to look watery. You want it to look like there's too much liquid left in it. Because once you add the cheese, now if you buy packed cheese like I have it and I didn't grate it myself, that cheese comes with like potato starch or cornstarch on it. So that's going to thicken up your sauce. So I hope that makes sense. So if you leave a little extra liquid in there, once the cheese melt, it's going to thicken up a little bit more. So you don't want it too thick where your pasta is dry. So I like my cheese, I just like a little, like a sauce coating of cheese. I don't necessarily care for like the whole ooey gooey cheese pull. I don't care for that. If you do, that's fine. Just add more cheese. I just like a sauce coating. Like you see, it just looks like the cheese is just, it's a sauce instead of like gooey ooey cheese. I made 15 servings of this.